Welcome back to Coding Goblin. Do you need to use a UI component library in 2024? No, you don't. Thanks for watching. See you next time. That was good banter. I am obviously being quite literal there, but no, you don't need to use a UI component library. But that's probably the wrong question. If you were to ask me, should you use a UI component library? My answer would be a bit different. Well, it would be very different. Now, before I answer the question of should you use a component library, I want to give you a quick demonstration. I have a blank project here, HTML project, not relevant. Tailwind CSS is installed. Let's imagine a situation where you need to quickly create a website with a landing page. Now, with Tailwind, you could quickly do this yourself. You could write the HTML, you could use Tailwind classes, and you could knock up a landing page in a relatively quick time. Now, imagine you need to do this on a regular basis. Again, doable, absolutely doable. But what if there was a way to do it even quicker? So this is where component libraries come in. If you're not familiar with component libraries, this is going to blow your mind. So this is a UI component library called Tailkit, but there are loads of component libraries out there. Those of you old enough to remember will remember Bootstrap, and some of you might even be familiar with Foundation. Foundation was actually amazing. Anyway, getting sidetracked. This is Tailkit, but it doesn't matter which component library you use. There are loads out there, loads of great ones. Regular viewers of this channel will know that I am a massive fan of Tailwind UI, but check this out. So I want to create a landing page. Come here. There are options. Let's have a little look. Okay, I want a dark one. Click on this. Don't even need to look at it. Click on that. Select which language I want this code to be in. I want HTML. Copy it. Keep scrolling. Paste it into my project. Save it. And now let's have a look what we've got. We've got our landing page. Unbelievably quick. Obviously, I would need to go through here and change these details to be relevant to my website, but that took about what? Who was timing it? 20 seconds? Unbelievably quick. So if you're considering whether or not you should use a component library, you need to ask yourself a few questions. What is your motive? Are you trying to be quick? Are you building websites for yourself? Does it matter what they look like? Do you need to have completely custom builds? Or would something like this do the job for you? I found recently when I tried to actually build a website for myself without using a component library, it ended up just looking like one of the component libraries, but a rubbish version. So based on that alone, for me, it always makes sense to use a component library. It's a no-brainer. Can you design something that looks better than this? Obviously these sections are blank, but you can swap these out. No bother. Actually, do you know what? Just to prove a point, I'm going to swap out one of these sections. Let's see how long this takes. Let's put this about section in place of one of those blank sections. If I can actually find the section. Okay, here. Obviously, again, need to change the content, but how quick is that? Can you design something that looks nicer than that? That took, what, another 20 seconds, mainly because I was faffing around. It's unbelievably quick. When you use a component library, you're going to save yourself hours, days, weeks. It's actually unbelievable. And I must say, some are better than others. Tailkit, for example, I've just started using. It's incredible. Full review of Tailkit coming very soon. Look out for that one. If you want to check it out for yourself, click on the link in the description. That is an affiliate link, so if you do go on to buy something, I will make money off that. So if you hate me, just Google it. So what you can see from this is using a component library saves you so much time. It makes your websites look way more professional. I know some of you are actually capable of building and designing things for yourself. That's fine. If you want to do that yourself, do it. Go ahead. Maybe you get a lot of enjoyment out of coding it from scratch yourself. That's absolutely fine. I'm not saying it's for everyone. What I am saying is the small amount of money you're going to spend on a component library is going to save you thousands and thousands of pounds in the long run, or dollars, purely on how much time it's going to save you. It's, for me, an absolute no-brainer to use a component library. So to answer the question, do you need to use a component library? No, absolutely not. Should you use a component library? Almost certainly. From the moment I started using component libraries, it changed everything. Productivity through the roof. Time spent on building websites down massively. The final product, way better than anything I was building previously. I didn't even used to use Bootstrap. I used to use pure CSS, and it was an absolute disaster. You should see some of the first websites I built. They are criminally bad, disgusting looking, horrible messes. And yeah, I'm sorry to the people that paid me to build those. It was a different time, to be fair. It was a different time. But yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know any better. Do you need to use a component library? No. Should you use a component library? Almost certainly. Thanks for watching. The end.